Hey, smoking will kill you. Bacon will kill you. Smoking bacon will cure it. Hi, welcome to 212 days of isolation in the Hannibal Warren, the Greenwood Warren. I apologize for my absence. This what I'm about to start today was meant to start on October the 1st, today being October the 12th. But I have been sick for the greater part of 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks. I have been wrapped up in my bed, just knocked out with some kind of a flu or another. I tested twice. I went and tested twice for COVID-19 and came back negative both times. So that wasn't it. Basically, what I had was just a horrible digestive problems from both sides of the equation, as well as just horrible muscle aches, joint cramping, and everything else. Never had any trouble breathing. Never developed a cough. Bad headaches, but none of the other symptoms. Of course, I was concerned about COVID, but I tested negative for that. Anyway, I am 95% recovered and back here. What I'd like to do for the foreseeable future is to put out a video like this, video diary, once a day, just to tell you what's on my mind, tell you what's going on in my life, art that I see, art that is shared by my incredible artful friends, the occasional performance from the past. I was looking through things that I could post, that I could put up for the YouTube channel, and I have surprisingly few shows recorded. When I get out of this, when all this opens up or eases up, I guess is the thing. The world will never quite be the same again. I'm going to be recording a lot more of the things that I perform for the public. I do intend to develop some things for this particular medium. I don't have anything that I'm comfortable with putting out now, because I will not deliver you anything that I consider to be mediocre. I do have some things in development. They're just not ready for me to put them forward yet. I won't give you less than what I consider to be the best of my quality. These little daily snippets are going to be under 5 minutes. They are going to be, I'm going to try to make them uplifting. I'm going to look less at the past and more at what's happening right now in the present, and not speculate too much about the future. I'm going to try to do what I do best. I'm going to tell you stories. I'm going to try to uplift you. I'm going to try to educate you, to show you things maybe you haven't seen before. All from my heart, all things that are important to me, all my points of view. And like any point of view, like any point of view on anything that you firmly believe in, all those things are open to change. Because life is about change, and learning new things can change your perspective on things. Sometimes very radically and very drastically. If there's anything you'd like to know my opinion on, please leave them in the comments, and I'll address them in the following days. This is going to be as open a format as I can possibly make it. I also do plan on doing more streaming with the new Twitch channel, which I'm still learning about, and a lot of things along those lines. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, that's also a daily thing that's going on, @MagicArtist at Instagram, for more mobile and visual photographic portrayal of my little space in the world. I blistered my thumb yesterday cooking myself dinner, so I'm back in the kitchen and doing that. And there'll be some videos from that too. I want this to be interactional. I'd like, if you have things you'd like to know about my life, or things you'd like to see, it's wide open, and you're welcome to put those forward. My thought for today is, it has been 212 days since I was able to stand and perform for an audience in a live situation, and I miss it desperately. But sometimes life hands you challenges and hands you things, and my home on stage has been taken away. I don't know how long that will last, but I have to know that today, for this moment here, this is what I have, and this is the way that I can reach you. So, thank you for watching. Follow me on the Instagram. This is my world, and I am determined and driven to share it with you. Later this week, Wednesday, in fact, I am going to be traveling into the desert for a little time under big arrays of stars. That's my big goal, is to see big skies and big stars. I'm going to get out of the city, out into wide open spaces where there are no other people around, and get back in touch with myself, recover a little bit more from the sickness that has gripped me for the past 2 weeks. And let me tell you, people, that was scary. Dealing with something like that by yourself in a small space like this can be doubly scary. But I made it through, and I hydrated, and I breathed, and I wrote, and I talked to myself a lot, and here we are, my little Hannibal world. And you're welcome to share this little space with me. The last thing I want to say, my friend Eric Mead, who my acquaintance friend Eric Mead, I certainly would love to be better friends with him, but distance and the way the world turned, we haven't ever spent a lot of time together just face to face. Although I do love his philosophy and his views on life. Today, in his social media, he posted that, he said that it's not us and them. We have been guided in the world lately, the past few years, to see things as us versus them. It really isn't. Whether you hold with borders, whether you hold with ideologies, whatever you believe in, whatever the things are that you see, the lines, wherever you decide to draw them, we really are on this same little rock, hurtling through space, and a brief amount of time, and life is criminally short. My friend Eric said, it is not us versus them, it is us and us. And we really shouldn't be versus each other as much as we are. Of course, opinions and viewpoints are going to vary, but it does not need to be at the hysterical level that it has gotten to. The bleeding needs to stop. The loving needs to come in. The healing needs to commence. Of course, we cannot solve all the problems at one time. Of course, there's no easy answer for this. But the very first step, of course, is to come together in love, reach across in kindness and understanding. That's where real magic is. That's where real love is. Day 212. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope there's love where you are.